nerves. We all have them. And if you're waiting to do your presentation when you're absolutely calm, just assume that may never happen. That's the bad news. The good news is that we all really do get butterflies, and that in fact, that nervousness that we get before a presentation is part of what keeps us sharp. It's part of what keeps us on. And so also realize that the audience can't see that. So don't tell them you're scared. They really want you to succeed. So give yourself the benefit of the doubt and stand before them with poise and as much confidence as you can muster, and know that when you are authentic and when you've done your homework, so you're speaking about the issues that the audience is anticipating and in a way that they can relate to, you're going to sound like you know what you're doing, because you do, and they can't see the stuff going on in there. So sometimes we say fake it till you make it.
Right. Another thing I've done is I've brought photos of my pets and my family. And I think as compared to, God forbid, worst case scenario, not having my family, this is nothing. I mean, I have to stand up here for 30 minutes. Yeah. But again, going back to preparation, so how do you do that? I thought of an analogy. It is analogous to, so let's say you have, and we've probably all done this at one time or another with a tree fort or with an actual home, you are going to sketch out your blueprint. So you think, the kitchen would look good here, and the library would look good here, or the porch, and so on. You want to become very familiar with your blueprint. The same thing with presenting. You want to script out what it is you're going to say. And then literally, when you are in front of people, you are taking them on a tour.
What I like about this idea of scripting first is that it enables you, gives you time to think about all those things you want to say. And do you find once you've done that, there's a whole lot of things you decide you don't need to say?
Oh, absolutely.
Because you've gotten it all out.
Yeah.
So write out just exactly what you want to say. And then go through it several times so that you're really, really familiar with the material, and so that you know how much time it takes you to go through it.
Yeah.
Because one of the things you want to make sure of, and this sounds like such a no-brainer, but when they give you 20 minutes, you want to speak for 20 minutes, not for 45.
Right.
So you look at the amount of time that that's taken you, and chances are, now that you've put everything in that you want to talk about, you've got more material than what you need. So now you can begin to boil it down to the essence of what you really want to say.
And something happens when you rehearse and rehearse and rehearse. Your presentation becomes conversational because you have it down. You don't have to worry about the day you show up, I have to remember to say this, this, and this. And as Mark Twain said, the more prepared I am, the more extemporaneous I can be. When you get up in front of people and you give them the presentation, your work has been done, and then you can do the ad-libbing and be spontaneous. And that's a great feeling.
Exactly.
Your presentation comes across as conversational. So someone's in your living room, going back to the house analogy, someone's in your living room and you're explaining this painting and this painting and this painting. And then you interject, have you seen this painting before? And you start to have a conversation with your audience.